I don't know who won last night. It was looking like Weibo was winning, so I have no clue though. I was like half asleep. I just had it on in the background and kept falling asleep for every single matchup, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Zumo from Spectrum. It's streaming simplified.
Your game on Belveth for Weiwei. So first time bringing it out in a world semifinal. Crisp again sticking with those enchanters, does go towards the Milio. Won't be able to, grab something that is really yet.
Level 1 could get spicy and get spicy quick. The Shy's going to be found there with the ward in the brush. Now Weiwei and Xiaohu need to try to get out of here. Flame Spitter from the Shy, just buying a little bit of extra time for his teammates to continue the long way home. But the flash Q3 and the Shy's in trouble. He drops down the Ignite, but what's it going to do? On continues the chase as the Shy flashes out. He may be able to survive here. On going to continue after him. The Shy, he doesn't die, but his lane's in a real quick, so Weibo should know what's going on.
I really want to see if Vin can actually hold that wave off the turret, though, because he TP'd back and the Shy had no buy.
Immediate flash engage coming out from On as Crisp is forced to flash away. He's nearly killed, but he keeps himself alive just a little bit longer. It's first blood. Back over to the
Shun's quadrants. That's your levels, and you can see how far ahead Weiwei is. Plus, he's going to be able to go in onto this top side, take Raptors, zone Bin off of this. Weiwei hovering. Shun is available.
Yeah, Shun recalling nearby, but Weiwei's gonna dash forward. As you can see, Shun now coming in to reinforce Bin, but he's burning up the equalizer over the top. And the Shun,
like Rumble, you want to rush towards it, but there's an AD carry, jungler style here.
Weiwei gonna be engaged on here as Shun goes in. The Vi ulti leads the charge, but now in the back line, they're still keeping him alive. Weiwei getting away. He makes his way to the blast cone, and Weiwei survives. The counterattack. Where's it at from Weibo? They're not gonna get anything back for it, but the fact that there's no kill for BLG was huge. Now Xiaohu's coming in looking to lock down Yagao. He tries to get away. Skin of the weekend gonna work. The Shy flashes over, and he burns them all.
And you can see he's feeling good about that one.
Oh, it's going again. It's going again.
We're not done. Bin falls in the 1v1. The Shy
Rumble. Like, even set behind early from the level 1. He's popping off again. And I mean, this is
advantage for the side of Weibo. The Drakes are tied. Weiwei's working on the second Rift Herald of the game here. As soon as it spawns, Weibo's going to be taken down as the Shy just picks up another one. This man is on a mission today.
Yeah, on to off real quick. The Shy finds him. And it's just nice positioning there, right? You can see, hey, look, we are trading that Rift Herald on top side. Let's get the vision. It's your standard play for the support, but not having the jungle, and then not having a top laner.
Pop Blossom lands. They tie him up in the tangle barbs, and Weiwei's ready to bring him down. Yeah, this is tough, man. I don't even think you win these 2v1s. He's going to go ahead, drop the equalizer to zone Yagao away, turns on the Flame Spitter as Shun goes in for the ulti. They try to wombo combo him down, and the shutdown goes over to Yagao. But what about the counterpunch? Many of Weibo's, or not Weibo's, excuse me, BLG's wins feel like they come out of big performances from Bin, but he's just locked out of the game this time as the equalizer lands on Yagao. Weiwei's not going to close the gap in time to make anything else happen, but they force their opponents back. It's Weibo using the Herald here in the bottom lane to force down that tier 1 turret. On gets thrown up in the air, the Pop Blossom's ready to make sure it gets done, and Xiaohu picks up his first kill of the game. 7-2 here, 18.5 minutes in.
You play with fire, you're gonna get burned, and On learns it once again as they get that charge off, and Weibo will back it out. But it is Shun on that top side, the split pushing Vi taking down a top tower.
Yeah.
Man is on a mission to get some gold back, but this is looking terrible for BLG.
Here, look, if your top laner doesn't have a Divine Sunder, you might as well bring it yourself up to that top lane. So at least getting the Sheen procs on the tower gets something, but you've already got push. You get to fall back, drag it in 30 seconds.
Can't do anything.
Yeah. Shun thought he was going to wrap around, maybe look for some sort of a pincer attack, but there's nothing to be found. The Shy's left alone here in the bottom lane. He will pick up the tier 2
without having to face an Eastern team. We have the opportunity to play our style and bring out.
So Weibo's just going to walk this one back away. They're not so far ahead, they can just hard force Baron, so they don't want to throw the game. Shun now in danger, knocked up into the air, equalizer over the top. Shun is down, and Weiwei's the one to put him there.
Tease them a little so they want to get into the pit, try and get into river, and as you get BLG coming through, they pull off, they immediately attack the people from BLG who are overextended, and that gains.
You can see that Xiaohu was pushing out top wave, but now he's going to move over towards mid because they're nervous about a pit, but the equalizers are insane.
Elk having to pop the ulti here with a very start, now flashing away to survive, and Light goes in aggressively to take out the enemy AD carry. On's gonna get burned up next to Xiao, who pops the pop blossom defensively, and Ben's health bar's gonna drop next. The Shy leads the charge, and Shun heads right back into the base. Only he and Yagao still stand as Weibo pick up 3 for free.
Weibo are absolutely unleashed today, crushing through BLG, giving him no room to breathe at any turn. They're looking for more.
Wei with a flash engage, the knockup on Yagao, and the Shy gets him with the flame spitter to finish the job. Shun's back underneath those Nexus turrets. They still have the entire rest of the team dead, only On just now respawning as the bottom lane inhibitor turret is broken. The inhibitor now under pressure as the same story gets told mid. Weibo still have their push going strong. Xiaohu has rotated up into the top lane to get the last remaining lane
from Weibo. And I mean, the fact you're getting the Shy crushing Bin in that top side, you got
You left him hanging.
you got Light, who's completely fine on that bot side. It feels like for Weibo, you're in a great spot, and not going to find Bin yet.
Yeah, Ben's going to be in some trouble here. The Shy has backup from Crisp. The Maul's going to keep Ben alive for an extra second, but as soon as that Flame Spitter comes back up, Xiaohu makes his rotation over. The Shy...
You really can't. There's not much you can do here. I mean, the only reason it was really close is because there was all AP, but they're going to look for a pick.
Crisp is the target, and they already got him. It cost a lot of ultis to do it, so Weibo now might look for something, despite the fact that they've immediately lost a man.
Teams like JDG, they are monsters, and they want to finish this.
TP is coming in as Shun tries to engage on Xiaohu. It immediately goes golden to get himself away. Flashing right back out of the scan of the week as now Weiwei's coming in from the side. A lot of damage back onto Shun, and he's going to die to Xiaohu. Light now free firing back onto On, who engages without support from the rest of the team. Weiwei's going to do the same, but Weiwei is fed, and BLG's dead. Ben can't get out. Light's gonna put him in the ground. Weiwei jumps in over the wall. Elk is the last man standing, but he's Xayah without an ulti. It's gonna be a hard job to get away from this when he tries to do it, but Weiwei's got a lot of damage resistance. Weibo, get it done. Game number 1. It's a stomp here in the semifinals, and they're gonna start this series off strong.
Weibo want to tell a different story here today.
And really make things difficult, and it will get locked in.
I think as well, when you've already got a triple melee top side for BLG, the Aatrox works perfectly there because you get...
Go on, baby girl.
So you had Monroe.
Yeah. I'll drink it up. That'd be cute.
White peppermint mocha. What do you think?
Not bad. You need to drink your juice. Don't let that sit there.
I'm leaving it there specifically because I knew I was going to come back in here and do homework.
Okay.
Clocks.
You put him in sport mode?
I put him, no, I put him in sport mode right now.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable.
I fucking hate Crocs.
Not comfortable.
Get so much value from your Roy Drinker. You get so much value
Focus in the 2v2 before the third man arrives to make it so the play has to fizzle.
Yeah, Chris stepped up so early and took so much damage from the BLG bot lane. The Shy should live.
What?
Got a lot of my homework done before I even went to work, before I even went to the appointment.
Good. I fucking stayed up late last night.
I know.
Couldn't sleep, so.
I know. I woke up like twice and you came back in the room and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm being awake.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I'm hungry.
But we'll see.
The Shy just got solo killed for first blood. Ben will die to the turret afterwards. You can see Xiaohu even rotating up into the top side to help him out with this. Let's see, Weiwei and the Shy, how are they gonna get it done? The Shy's gonna take the aggro here at the start with the World Ender. Counter strikes back up. Ben survives for the time being, but now Xiaohu's coming through. Ben falls, and the Shy gets the money. And as we were talking about earlier, comparing the Shy's Aatrox to other ones, never mind, we got a dive coming out here in the mid lane. They don't even need to dive him, they throw him back away from the...
The Shy is coming.
Yep, the thing is, Xiaohu can't join up with the TP. They do find the chains of corruption here in the bottom lane, but now the Shy's ready to go and jump in on the fight. Weiwei getting back away, but now Ben's trying to bring him down. Shun's gonna be super low here too. Ben grabs the kill on Weiwei as they still can't kill Shun yet. The Shy finally picks it up, and now Xiaohu's ready to help his top laner try to turn it around. But Yagao's made his way into the fight. He won't find abscond of Duck. The Shy sidesteps, and Ben's ready for the counter strike yet again. Arrow from across the map, but it goes between.
I'm Disguised Toast. I'm a Valorant streamer, and I'm also an esports team owner.
The upright. sides.
Because Yago had to cover topside, but we're going to be looking at Ocean Dragon as BLG.
BLG throwing out the engage, and they immediately find the pick under Crisp.
Bot lane dominance. Way up towards this top side. Shun's here as well, though.
Yeah, Shun just jumps over the wall. We're going to get two different 1v1s. The Maokai ulti comes back up into the top lane, and now Bin's going to be the focus here at the very start. Buy ulti, trying to buy enough time for the Jax, but it won't work. Arrow comes in from downtown. Fires off the ulti from all the way back in his own jungle. Elk's going to tank the first one of those. Bin steps up for the counter-strike. Immediate stun and immediate disengage. They don't want to allow the Shy to put that lead back into the bottom lane. Weiwei's the target, and BLG hit the mark. They're going to follow it up with a stolen Maokai ulti as Shun's ready to engage with a Vault Breaker. Everfrost locks him down. BLG's going to town. The turret might get one back, but not quite yet. They almost get Shun away, but they'll trade it for Xiaohu nonetheless. First turret's going to follow, and BLG, come up you. BLG.
Way, but he found nothing.
Meanwhile, back on live, Crisp is dead. Elk on a killing spree, 3-0 and 2 here on the Varus.
And this is where BLG are going
With Ash's hawk shot, the ability to track everybody on top of it, their control over the rift is going to be supreme.
trying to move through these like entrances in towards River, where there's an Asho or a Varasol, the Yakko around the corner.
Yeah, the Shy's coming in. This is the power point for Weibo. This is the guy they want to try to play around. Beautiful stun on a Xiaohu as he tries to take the blast cone over the wall. Azir ultis fly back and forth as Xiaohu goes into the stasis, but he will not survive. Yagao takes the kill as the Shy spreads his wings, but the World Ender runs out.
Team, if they want to try to find any sort of way to come back.
Well, the Shy goes in for Shun here, but that could be a problem because Yagao is also nearby. He steals away the World Ender, and now he's ready to show the Shy how it's done. Shun gets
Which is really where you pop off this Aatrox, and as well the amount of control that BLG have on the map. There's no more.
At this point, all Weibo can do is just try to get as powerful as possible for that inevitable fourth dragon fight, and hope they can turn around something now.
Well, they're going to try to turn it on Bin. Xiaohu has his 2-item power spike. The Aatrox of the Shy doing the same. Bin's not long for this world. The Jax, again, it's been a rough game, a rough couple of games so far for up to stop that engage. But yeah, that's the big marker. That Dragon Soul that's going to be coming up soon as Shun comes into the mid lane and things go from bad to worse for
The Baron here, they see that Xiaohu's on bot side, so at least I think you want to force out the TP from Xiaohu. So you start hitting the Baron, potentially, see if you can make him actually TP up, and then maybe you just pull off, or then maybe you look for the turn. But it's not the fast Baron. It is lethality AD carry here. This is not going to go down quickly, so Weibo don't need to panic.
All right, we're bringing in the TP.
They're getting low in the
Bin's
pit.
ready to
This is
join
being
up
dicey.
here. On has taken a lot of damage from the Baron. Elk has taken a lot of damage from the Baron. The Shy's ready to fight these guys back as Yagao is down to 25% HP. Weiwei leads the charge with the arrow back over the wall coming in to support. Weibo will stop him here. BLG. The arrow misses from On's Ash, and that means it's an opportunity for Weibo to look for something, but they're not going to get it here just yet. Shun disengaging as the Chains of Corruption fly out. Now ready to re-engage back onto the Shy. He'll get stunned up with the counter-strike. The Shy is down, and BLG got the
Position Elk taking free shots. Crisp is low alongside Weiwei.
The Varus and Ash, the two archers, just riddling these guys with arrows. Elk again with a piercing arrow over the wall. Bin coming in from behind. Weiwei wants to jump in, but the Maokai's just gonna get chopped. Bin's ready to bring it in as they have to disengage once more on Weibo's side. Summoner spells are down for life. Crisp is nearly dead too. Xiaohu's got no HP. Infernal Soul to BLG. Flash over the wall from Elk. A rampage.
And that's the thing, the World Ender amplifies your healing, but you actually don't get the Gourd Drinker off in time, and BLG, off the back of Dragon, get Baron as...
This is such a difficult situation for the side of Weibo. You can even see the Sorcery Elixir in Xiaohu's...
Gonna throw out that ulti, just zone them off the tower.
Exactly, they've already got the cannon minions with the Baron buff. They're trying to get the opportunity to go in, but now a nice shuffle from Xiaohu. They're finally gonna get the kill. Elk takes one with him as he dies. The Shy fighting Bin off to the side. The shutdown credit went back over to the Caitlyn, but Xiaohu dies right after. Yagao goes in a rampage. Blast Cone gets shut away for safety. It's a 2-for-1 trade. BLG still come out on top, but they're still trying to push here too. On is hurt.
The siege it might be broken though, unless Bin can make it happen.
The Shy here in the front line, locked down. Sterix keeps him alive for an extra second. He's still trying to walk away, but Bin gets him. Counter-strike, flash forward into the double kill. Light tries to run away, but Bin is not done yet. Counter-strike still ready to go. He jumps back in for the triple kill. BLG bounce back in game number 2. Crisp is alive, but it's a Lux against the whole team. Shun forces him to flash back into the fountain now as BLG continue their push. They've only got a couple of minions, but the next wave is one more chance.
Every single game, the top laner that falls behind early suddenly bounces back and has this miraculous recovery. But hang on.
Xiaohu going in, seeing if he might be able to pick off these stragglers. Yagao wanted to punish him for it, but
is going to be what everyone is looking towards. That is up in 2 minutes here, and Xiaohu in trouble.
Xiaohu, he made the pick earlier. He gets picked now. Shun finding
Xiaohu, and the flash is going to be coming back up for Elk, so that job becomes that much more difficult. BLG just push in, knock down the tower, and meanwhile, Bin pushing up that top lane. And they have Yagao shoving in the bot lane as well. They are looking to deal lethal damage.
No Baron required. The Shy has to fall back behind the only remaining Nexus turret now. It's barely standing, and BLG are keeping the push alive. The Maokai ulti finally summoned up for Weiwei, as they'll be able to force the retreat from BLG, if only for a moment. Elk and Shun stepping out of the way of the laser, as Elk tries to escape the Shy, but the Q3 Gore Drinker gets him kill credit going over to Weiwei. That's a big shutdown, as Bin falls too. It's 2 dead on the side of BLG, and Weibo might have found their chance. Vaultbreaker to disengage, on trying to escape from the Aatrox, but the Infernal Chains bring the pain! Shin is just pushing the wave right now.
This is bad.
He might just try to disengage it. What is going on? This is a mess. Bin will spend as much of their time as he can, counter-strike to buy some time, while the rest of the team goes after the Elder. Bin with his Onion's Hourglass to escape the ace in the hole. Weiwei's trying to go in and steal away the Elder Drake. They're going to kill him instead. Shun goes into Rampage, killing him. It's traded back away for Bin, but the Elder goes over to the remaining 4 players of BLG. It is a 4v4 for the next 45 seconds, as Weibo will head back into the base, and BLG continue the push.
But it's the Elder Dragon, and you've got the opportunity now for BLG, because that Nexus turret is so low. They can actually look to push forward on this. That play from Bin might have dragged Weibo away from the win con.
Laser fired off. They're trying to buy enough time to survive here. That Elder Drake is so ferocious. Light takes a little bit of damage. The arrow spam's gonna come through. Maokai ulti lands. The Shy's your first target. Sterix ain't gonna save him. The Elder Dragon finds its first victim. Shurima Shuffle won't do it anyway. BLG will find the win, find the Nexus, and find their first game of the series.
We're just not killing the Poppy. There's just no way Poppy's gonna die this game. I feel like Weibo slammed them in draft. I'm going to be interested to see how this works out, but if Yagao does not go absolutely crazy, or Bin doesn't go absolutely crazy, immediately kill that dragon on spawn, which they are going to be able to do. This really does put you off to the races. It's so difficult to contest.
Full 5, Weibo's full 5. Keeper's Verdict looking to make the ejection, but Elk with a save on. Weiwei jumps into the middle. He's stolen away the Rift Herald. Yagao wants to find him and get something back as Ben goes into the back line, but it's first blood over to Yagao. BLG might lose their mid laner now in response to
Yagao also moving in here. They're worried Weiwei will try and use this Rift Herald on the bottom side to actually be in a position to take plates for the Barons.
We have to look up at the top lane CS. Stormracer up, and you're probably going to kill that guy, but at the same time, there's Graves, there's Syndra, there's 280 carries in the bot lane. So if you're all focusing down on one target...
Steadfast presence.
The world sees the headline, the money you raised, the success.
Would have blocked the Umbral dash. Yagao's rotated up, but it's way too late. The tier 2 turret's already down. Nice moves from Weibo.
Walks up very confidently with no ulti, loses his flash, and wastes the timing on the roam, because then Yagao has spent that time for nothing. With Bin that low, he can't go in.
Caitlyn, Weibo know that they would be 4v5 in this. The Shy is their strongest dude, and he's on the other side of the rift. So this should be Drake traded away for Herald. Weibo again continuing along this line of flood your team with as much gold as you can get, using the Rift Herald immediately here in the mid lane. Wanted to crack the tier 1 turret, but BLG is stepping up. The tier 1's gonna fall. Scatter the Weak misses. Now Yagao's ready to go in. He drops the smoke. They try to engage, but Weiwei's doing a great job stopping him. He immediately kills off Shun as Weibo try to regroup. Finish it off.
They'll be able to keep this pressure up though. Bin coming in over the wall will be spotted, but honestly for the moment with Weibo positioned like this, Weibo in the front, it's not impossible for BLG to get in, especially when Yagao has no flash, has to use the stun.
The engage coming out from the buy as Shun just immediately gets shut down, but they will trade him away for Weiwei. Both junglers out of the picture, but Weibo's have been placed down, but Weiwei's always going to be the guy eating the cupcake. Ocean Drake started up, a little bit of poke coming out as On loses half HP. Yagao posing a threat here from the side, wants to try to distract him long enough here for the Drake to be claimed by the rest of the team, but Shun's finally going to be killed. Weiwei's in the pit, Light kills off Shun. The Drake will be claimed by Weibo, and the fight's still going. Bin wants to fight back, but he ain't going to find anybody here just yet. Ocean Drake over to Weibo finally, as Weiwei goes in for the tackle on On, but he won't get him as he goes back over the wall, and now Yagao having to run from the Shy. It's a 12-gauge goodbye, and the
quick. We'll see if BLG can get here in time.
BLG trying to close the distance to this objective, but Chris picks that one up. Baron over to Weibo.
And what a sick composition for Weibo to come out with in game number 3. Ton of squishies. Weiwei has to play front line, but this guy's been so insanely good on the Poppy, and you'll see it here again. Yagao tries to threaten the Shy, forces him back into River, but Weiwei then steps up, and Weiwei's going again!
We're already back into live as the Kalista ulti is going to be used to save On. El kiting back, trying to get the distance here. The Shy's ulti doesn't have the damage there to kill off the BLG AD carry. But remember that Bin's still dead for another 10 seconds. Enchanted Crystal Arrow is found. Yagao, the follow-up CC, scatter the weak! And Yagao is the one who eats another face full of buckshot. The Shy absolutely dominating this game here in the grave.
And there's just nothing standing between them and the base now. Weibo pushing down mid, getting closer and closer to pushing this series towards match point. BLG have got no answer.
Right as Bin comes back to life, Yagao gets picked off, and it feels like BLG just has not been able to regain.
How desperate they looked trying to take the tier 1 on boss, and now they need to try and defend the tier 2, but it's gone.
Here's the TP though. This is going to be the final fight, I think, potentially.
All right, Yagao needs to find a massive angle here as immediately it's Light getting engaged on with a Vi ulti, followed up from the damage with Yagao. Weiwei now trying to get away, but Bin leads the charge here in the A-Truck. Shun can't keep chasing any further. Chris trying to escape the Akali, but he can't do it quite yet. Bin has no damage, has no chance, has no right to be there in that bottom lane when Weibo's this far ahead.
The Shy is styling on the Bin, and that is not a sentence that I
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you pick up some broccoli?
Like the frozen broccoli?
No, like the produce broccoli.
Produce broccoli?
It's like $1.99 a pound.
Want me to get a pound or 2?
You can get 2 pounds, but I also need you to do something else.
What else?
Can you pick me up some chicken?
Chicken.
From the
Chicken
deli?
Like chicken tenders?
Yeah, like chicken tenders and like some potato wedges. And then I'll send you my $5.
Oh, no.
And then you could let me know how much the total is. Probably gonna be like 20 bucks. Honestly, maybe 20 bucks.
I have 60 to my name right now.
Okay, well, let's get this decided real quick before you can go then. Okay. Hang on, Jericho. I'm figuring something out with my wife. I'm sorry, I'm just really hungry. Let me check my bank account real quick.
That might be a good idea.
Don't know password in.
When did you clean their tank?
A while ago.
Oh, I must not have noticed. I don't always look at the tank.
Yeah, I barely spent any money. I spent 25 on gas, and then I bought some beer yesterday, but I'm not gonna get any beer today. I'm gonna have a sober day.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so chicken tenders, potato wedges, 2 pounds broccoli, toilet paper.
And then like 99-cent, what's it called, paper towel roll.
99% paper towel rolls?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like one of them.
Let me write this down, so, because I will forget. The worst memory. By the way, 8 of my 9 packs
tomorrow?
I hope so.
Or next day?
Or maybe the next day.
Because if they're here the next day, I'm off the next day.
Okay.
So I can be here to pick them up.
They might be here Monday.
I really hope they don't come tomorrow. I work at 11.
I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm either tomorrow or Monday. We're gonna be fine. They should be arriving by then.
Okay.
They're fast. They're shipping fast, apparently.
So $1 for that. Toilet paper's gonna be like. Which one are you getting?
Don't we get the cheap one? Or don't we get the Scott?
You probably get the Scott, because that cheap one makes my asshole pucker up an itch. I don't like that shit, so. I'll just send you $20, and then I'll clip my deal, and you can just use my, you can use my $5 too, so it shouldn't be very much. I'll send you 15 actually.
Okay, so Scott Frutal, 2 pound broccoli, 2 pound broccoli, chicken tenders. That look about right? Oh, pussy. That look about right? Okay. Anything else you need me to get while I'm at the store? You want like a monster?
Back hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could just get me, if there's any NOS, get me a NOS.
How do you spell that?
NOS. Cause I don't want no fucking monster, I want a NOS, but
Okay.
they don't really sell them anymore, so then it's like selling the 4-packs, and they're like $10.
Okay. If they don't have NOS, do you want me to get something different?
A monster. I fucking hate rock stars.
Okay.
I can't stand them.
Do you want the green monster or the blue monster?
The green one. I don't like the other ones. They're the ones that are sugar free and shit taste nasty. But I'll
Any particular favorite of NOS?
just the original one. I like the original one a lot. Let me check real quick.
Okay. Check if there's any deals.
There's
there's deals
carrots
on
for
Monster.
$1.65.
Want carrots too?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cheap, right?
Yeah.
You can mix me some steamed carrots and broccoli.
Yes, please.
We have that for dinner tonight.
That's 2 rewards, $5 off a purchase of $50 and more. I spent $40 on a shopping trip. You never know.
I don't think you're gonna be spending 40.
I doubt it too, but you know, never know.
Let me check and see if that's still free. If I still have it clipped. I don't know when it's by.
Don't forget to clip all those.
80%.
80% lean?
A pound of it. For
from
free.
The deli or
From the meat department.
80% ground beef.
And then if they're really cheap, once you get a thing of hamburger buns. Because we have cheese already. And we can have some cheeseburgers with
broccoli and carrots? Okay. Alright, anything else you want me to grab?
Let me check if I have any more deals.
Okay. We're racking up quite a list.
Well, I know, but if you need me to send you more money, it's fine.
Okay.
I've got like $165 to my name right now.
Okay.
Just sitting in my checking.
Yeah, I have $60.
Yeah, so if I need to send you more, it's fine. It's just we hardly have any food.
I know that.
I mean, we only have frozen stuff, and then we have stuff that we can make like in the fridge.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll probably cook today, honestly.
Okay.
Like I might cook lunch today.
Okay.
But just let me check deals real quick, cause if there's any more deals in here, then get that. Looking for strictly free deals right now.
Well,
Chicken tenders or chicken wings, $6.97 per pound.
do you want me to just get you a pound of chicken tenders?
Yeah, and then just let me know how much you spent, and then if I need to send you any more money, I'll send you more.
That better?
Maybe hamburger buns.
$12 Scott's. 40 rewards.
I'm looking.
I know, I'm looking too.
I'm trying to find all the deals for us. Yeah, 'cause I'm fucking starving. Bro, that was brutal.
I'm sorry. Coffee makes me burp, like, tremendously. Better than your farts. Your farts go on forever.
My farts are fucking nasty.
I know they're nasty. That's why I hate when you fart. You always fart with your ass facing towards me.
Not always.
90% of the time, dude.
Alright, so let me clip all these real fast.
And then I'm gonna have you check.
I gotta change the store real quick. And then make sure all the deals come off.
I will check them.
Alright.
Okay, don't forget. So clip all the deals and then check over my list and then we'll be good. And then I'll head over there.
Just let me go through this one more time. Make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't think we missed anything.
I don't think so either.
Excludes organic. You want to grab one bell pepper?
One bell pepper?
Yeah, I'll
What
clip
color?
the deal. Red bell pepper.
Okay.
And I have more shit to clip. I have 14 things clipped. Like, that's how much I've got. So, it should help out with the cost. And then, if it's more than half of what I sent you, just tell me.
Okay.
Just tell me how much you spent when you get home.
Okay. Everything look good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go grab it.
My love?
That's Sunshine.
I know. Well,
She always calls me my love.
No, you're my love. No. Not okay. Did you tell her that?
Yes, I did. Okay, I'll be back.
Alright, I clipped all the deals, so
Okay,
just
and then
make
this
sure
is
you
your
put my
number.
phone number in.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Love you.
I love you too. Fuck yeah. I have her run to the store and get all that shit done and I get to stream. Such a dick.
Expected to say, coming into this series today, 5 and...
Hang on guys, I gotta plug my...
Oh, on the Graves, he decimates the back line, he's decimating the base, and he's pushing Weibo further and further forward.
He is completely unstoppable.
When the power of Weibo is so far past what they've got, BLG forced back into their own jungle, control over the bot side river for Weibo, control over the Drake for Weibo. Yagawan on trying to come in as Shun's gonna be stopped. The steadfast presence, they knock him right back in the pit. Bin's been killed by Chris Pop to the left. The Shy goes in. On gets safe for a moment, but now Elk could pay the price. The Shy continuing the chase with Weiwei right behind him as Yagawan in the back looking for life, but the Akali has no damage. He can't get the assassination. It's the Drake.
The TP.
It's 2 kills. A TP up into the base. They do not want to stop yet. The 2-man TP. On should drop here next. Xiaohu hits him with the orb. Weibo, the game 3 draft. 3 different marksmen, 1 frontliner, and a 13-4. Absolute obliteration of BLG. Weibo move on to match point.
And 1 game away from reaching.
Waiting for them.
Number
Of the
2.
Jax, of that Sejuani as well. But the bot lane 2v2 is going to be the real question for me. You know, I can see how BLG could dominate later on potentially, but because he didn't have any info on where Weiwei was. So it's definitely a tough spot now for Bin. Spends that TP, is walking back, and we'll see if he can fix it as they're taking Dragon.
They're taking Dragon, but Weiwei's at half HP. Yagal's rotating over. Shun ready to come in over the wall. Weiwei should drop here. The flash has already been used. He wants to try to re-engage, but they have the damage to bring him down. First blood money goes over to Elk, and now Crisp has to try to flash to get away over the wall. Shun's in hot pursuit, and he needs a little bit more for the CC. The Heimerdinger is stunned up and gunned down. Elk gets the first 2 kills.
Flash, the follow is there from Shun.
And I think it's worth at that stage, right? Again, Dragon stacking is a big protocol here for BLG, and now topside.
Oh, Bin's going in. The Shy tries to get away from it. He'll survive the all-in attempt. He knows he can't go much further than just those couple of auto attacks here for the follow-up. As On wants to go on a magical journey. He takes a lot of damage, but he gets away in time. Light down to 400 HP too, as Elk has the red-white guns, and Crisp has no flash. Elk just follows him through the tunnel and call it off.
Crisp, though, still stepping up, doesn't have flash. They know that.
Shun, nice aim on the Sejuani ult. He's going to lock down Crisp, and Yagao gets the kill. Money for the carries. BLG finding it 4 times in the first 10 minutes.
Nicely done. And that plate that just went down mid, I don't think anyone was actually in range to get it, but Elk potentially in trouble.
Yeah, Elk had to pop the cleanse already, trying to get away from Light. Now flashing to try to escape Xiaohu. The follow-up, the unleashed power. Xiaohu gets a big shutdown, but it'll cost his life to get it done. Yagao should be the one picking up the money here, and BLG makes it an even trade.
They had full control over.
Yeah, exactly. It gets really, really tough, you know, and Leaf Strike right now, 7-second cooldown. Quinn E, the 10-second cooldown, but as you get more searing, because it's like, great, you vaulted his Q, and then he Q'd you again.
And I think a large portion of that is the fact that the bot lane isn't going the way it should for Light and Crisp. The early Dragon fight really caught the shy out, and this is going to catch him as well.
Yep, Yagao's coming up to try to get the punish here on the Quinn. As Bin jumps in for a little bit more. Shockwave, nice moves from the Shy, but he ain't nice enough.
I mean, Yagao is quietly having a really good game. That TP down towards bot side to punish Xiaohu. Now a TP up towards top side to help Bin. Shun has been, you know, less active than his mid laner, it feels like. You know, Yagao has kind of been everywhere. Those early kills that got Elk going really, I think, made this game so difficult for Weibo. It's this mid-tier 1 as well if Weibo were to start up the Herald. But On is here to help.
Oh, they find the Tempered Fate. On getting in position. Immediate Sejuani ulti over the wall. The Shy just gets punished. Huge moves coming out for BLG. It's going to set Bin up to be able to take out this tier 2 turret. That's the enemy top laner down. That's so much of that mobility around the map removed.
It's given Nivea vibes for the top laner at the moment, but in mid.
Oh, nice shutdown coming out for Weibo. It's Xiao.
And if you don't have that, you're just dead. I don't think there's really much of...
Why the fuck is it so far back? Give me 1 sec. That shit was back far as fuck, dude. Here, I'm gonna just reset my... Yeah, I'm just resetting that shit. That ain't supposed to be that far back.
Of an ability for them to kind of protect and keep people away.
Ooh, Tempered Fate. The Rift Herald summoned up in mid lane. Unlike the first one, this one's gonna get the charge. Tier 1 turret finally breaks.
And Yagao was pushing bot lane, and now they're gonna TP on the Shy.
The Shy's the target. Magical Journey coming out for On as they immediately arrive with a TP from Yagao. No way out for the Quinn. The arrow comes in from a long way out,
but for BLG, just give them the opportunity to go for Dragon here and get something as well. So for
force Weibo come in and then look for picks.
I think it's also been a great performance from On as, okay, there we go, Xiaohu nearly gets the same treatment. But here comes a handsome support.
It's flash for flash, and Xiaohu's gone. On
his name in the semifinals to see if he can take down Weibo here.
Weibo feel like they gotta do something. The Baron's already down to 5,000 HP. Bin's coming in, goes for the stun. Weiwei's found out immediately. Tempered Fate to lock down the enemy jungler. Sejuani ulti's not gonna hit a target. Weiwei still being focused. Elk grabs the kill on him as Bin's going in, looking to chase the Shy all the way up. But Xiaohu's about to respawn, and he has TP once he does. Right back onto the Baron, go BLG, as On could be in some trouble. He tries to get away from the Harrier procs, but he has to go on a magical journey to do it. BLG are losing HP, and now they have to continue to disengage. Light taking a lot of damage from Yagao. He pops the cleanse, but Yagao dunks him with the ball. Now On might finally die here in the back line, but not quite yet. The Shy will drop instead, and Elk's coming to join the party. BLG only lose their support.
And BLG onto the Baron here. Bin gonna be zoning out Weiwei. There's no way in.
Yep, it might be full HP versus 20% HP, but Jax versus Rel. That's gonna favor lumberjacks every single time. Hit him with the helicopter and take the Baron as the prize. BLG are primed to win this game.
There was no other way.
It's down, but not without getting a huge play for the team.
Also, massive aftershock proc coming in from Shun at the end, right as the ultimate from Xiaohu came out. Got the and now BLG, you just get to push in, you get to play the game as you want.
This has been in a lot of poke-heavy comps. This one not so poke-heavy for BLG, but who knows if it's even going to last that long. They have the Baron, they're pushing in, and there's not really any recourse for Weibo.
The Shy had to use the Gale Force to get away from the Tempered Fate. Mid lane, tier 3 turret already gone. The one in bottom under a lot of pressure. Weibo trying to find any sort of a chance to punish these guys. On again, just so slippery on the Bard. Impossible for them to lock this guy down. One death so far the entire game as the Shy gets caught jumping in out of the base gate. Immediately followed up with a Sejuani ulti. The damage over the wall from Elk is enough. It's a 5v4 and BLG is kicking in the door against Weibo. The damage on light is enough with the shockwave, and that should do it. 2 more down, 2 left to go. BLG wants silver scrapes, and they're gonna take it right here. Chris and Xiaohu can do nothing to defend. The Nexus turrets are reduced to dust, and we are going the distance. It's time for game 5.
There was no other way that this...
Super crazy bot lanes to hyper scaling top laners and aggressive stuff, and then we're just going full circle into tank tops, scaling mids, you know, like it's kind of...
This is a massive pick for the Shy, though. The Shy is said...
You get a little bit of a less preferential base, but Shun gets to steal the camp for free, and he could look for a Zir.
Well, been with a nice little knockback onto the Shy, but unfortunately
he
doesn't
just
have a lot
flashed on
of
his
mana
ear
left to work with. Now hold on, Xiaohu in some trouble here. Gets stunned up. Yagao following up with the damage, and now the chase gets paid its first blood over to Yagao. Meanwhile, back in the bottom lane, the 2v2 breaks out. On's in some trouble. So much damage pours in, and light pierces his heart. Also being a champion who has an aggro drop in his Twisted Advance to further facilitate those dives, and here they go. On throws out the binding, but it's not going to be enough just yet. Elk uses the cleanse, but he's not the target just yet. On having a flash, but he still dies. Elk's going to be hunted down, and light gets a double.
They know they need to start knocking down towers. They need to get out of that 2v2, but this took a lot for them to get. And the Callista farmed so many plays down on bot side.
And that's the thing, because you've now got Light, who's in such a good position after getting
the game here for themselves, and it doesn't look like BLG's got anything to respond to it with.
I mean, how do you respond to the boot? That's why Weibo are starting this up. They will lose bot tower, but honestly, you're kind of doing what you need to here as BLG. You avoid the fight, you still get a tower.
But of course, you still then have to be getting that past all those frontliners.
Okay, nicely done from Bin. He waited for the Bellows breath so the Shy would not be able to immune the ulti, but now he's looking to keep this going. He goes unstoppable again. Flashback over the wall from the Shy. Q3 comes out from Bin. He doesn't have enough damage just quite yet, but the Cassante takes him down. It's a solo kill for Bin.
It's a dash, bash, but Bin is able to come out on top, and now, with that struggle, they're coming in for mid lane as well.
They go for the Maokai ulti. They find Shun here in the front as they follow it up with a hostile takeover. On's gonna be the first kill, and Weibo are looking for more. They chase after the Sejuani, who does not have his Arctic armor or the Aftershock any longer, but they won't find anything else. Xiaohu still potentially looking here. He has the ulti available, way down to half HP, but they gotta be careful on the other side too. Shun also half health from the Sejuani, Light on the Callista, leading the minions down the mid lane to take out the tier 1 turret and bring this game.
But it was never gonna be enough to get a kill.
Meanwhile, back to live. The Shy is the target yet again. It's a 3-man collapse. Make it 4 with a TP. Yagao goes to the skies. The Shy goes to the dirt. And BLG for the rest of it. You still don't have the fully evolved Muramana for Yagao's Jace. Lux Laser flies out and finds Light, but that's it. Sejuani ultimate goes right between 2. As now the Maokai ulti's waiting for the counterattack, and Bin TP's into the middle. The Shy's not going to find his engage here yet. Hostile takeover hits the Cassante, and meanwhile the Ornhorn flies over the top. Binding almost finds Light, but not quite yet. The Shy's here, tanking up in the front, but he's gonna die. Elk gets the kill, and the Shuffle tries to buy a little bit more time. Chris is gonna be shot through the head as On kites Light away. A double kill back over to Elk, and now it's BLG crushing Weibo. Yagao with an accelerated shock blast, and he'll cut down the tree. Xiaohu at least takes Bin, and he might get a second. The Emperor of Shurima will die before the third as Elk takes Light out of the picture.
Coming in from all angles, knocking down the Shy early, being hold right where you need it.
Right back into live, right back into a fight. Maokai ulti flies out, and Shun's under a lot of pressure. The damage flies into the Sejuani, and he dies as hostile takeover finds Yagao. He 3v3. Bin, Elk, and
Weiwei's
On
low.
have to try to pull off the defense. The Shy down to 10% HP. Weiwei's gonna be taken low too. Bin zoning the rest out as the Shy will finally fall. Callista with a ton of spears into the Baron as Elk is under pressure from Xiaohu. Bin is all out, but he's only one man. He goes back in and he finds a kill, but it's still Baron over to Weibo. It's still Bin about to go back over to Weibo. It's Weibo all day.
They've been doubted. They've been called frauds. They haven't beaten the Eastern team. They haven't played the top competition. Their time in the tournament is over. Well, here they are.
To cash in on the extra time they bought themselves in taking the last Drake. They will surrender this one without a fight over to Weibo. Weibo moves Shy is bottom. There's no teleport available for the Ornn, and Maokai still has no ulti. Weiwei's the target. They gotta try to keep him away. The Cassante focusing the enemy jungler, going all out to take him all the way to the other side of the jungle. Bin will likely die for this, but they get the Baron on the side of BLG. Weibo getting one, but they won't get anything.
Well, they did TP mid, so they're going to keep pushing. So now they're going to try to draw them out towards mid lane. They have full mid lane prio. If you don't back for this, you're going to lose a lot.
The Shy has already lost a lot. He's already lost 2/3 of his HP. Shun staying after him, finds the slow, but no half. Some ulti still spent. Light does not have Callista ulti ready to use here in this fight. Weiwei's going to get jumped on. Bin goes in. He's all out. He takes the enemy jungler away back over the wall, but he escapes into the sun disc. The Lux ulti comes over the top, and Bin is unstoppable. But what about the fight back in the Drake pit? The handshake onto Shun, who flashes away to stay alive. The dragon is secured. It's stolen away. Callista of Light manages to steal the soul as Yagao wants to turn around, but he can't do it. Light gives him one through his R2. It's a double kill back over to the Callista as Xiaohu kills Bin. It is so many dead on BLG.
It's Light who secures it, but it's Crisp with the hostile.
One simple but brilliant trick to heat your home in 90 seconds and save thousands of dollars on your heating bill.
Takeover that pushes Shun out, that buys the space for Light to secure it, and it's Weibo on the march. How much can they get?
Elk is up. The reset from On. It's 4 versus 2. The bot lane for BLG needs to make the miracle hold.
It's 15 seconds on Shun. It's Caitlyn Lux against everything. The minions are still coming. The Shy taking a little bit of damage here. They're going to be stunned up. No damage enough just yet. Finally, the Shy's going to drop. On an Elk. Still holding on. A little bit more damage from the Luxy. Handshake back at Elk, but he ain't going to die just yet. Shun comes in, but he will not find the ulti connection. They're still getting away. Xiaohu, the ace in the hole comes through, but Crisp does a good job blocking it. Shun still chasing. Light is down. Crisp and Xiaohu running away. TP's coming in. Yagao wants some. Accelerated shock blast doesn't hit, but Crisp is slow. Renata doesn't get away from these. Bailout's not going to bail anything just yet. And Yagao with a counter punch.
BLG have to push and they have to try to do something right now. They can't afford to let anyone get away because the soul is going to be there for good, but they have no wave. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get anything really much off this. Now they're going down mid. They can't stop the Azir, so he'll get back to base. And Yagao is not with the team, does not have TP, so it's just...
We got to get back to live here. The chase obviously goes on a little bit longer. We know Yagao comes in and kills Crisp. The dance in the mid lane continues as the coaches have to be on their edge of their seats for either side. Horn summoned. Light Binding's not going to block anybody. Instead, they're just going to collapse, and On is dead. Hostile takeover locks down Shun. It's 2 kills back over to Weibo. BLG is on the run.
That's it.
And Weibo is on the victory march.
They're going to push here. They're going to go for it.
Weibo have the Nexus in their sights. The super team needed to come alive, and semi-finals is where they look to do it.
BLG 3v5. It would take more than a miracle to hold him off here. Bin with a handshake back into the team. He's not going to live through this one. Xiaohu throws out their soldiers, and Yagao loses Guardian Angel. Bin trying to find a little bit of damage onto the Shy, but it ain't going to be enough as Elf tries to go forward with a 90 caliber net. But it doesn't matter. It won't do a damn thing. Weibo, through all the doubt, through all the disbelief, will earn their place in the finals. The haters.
Link Buds S with Olivia Rodrigo.
That's fucking nice. Well, I'm pissed about that, guys. Alright, we're gonna play one Norm, and then I'm probably gonna hop off after the Norm. I'm gonna go fix my stream title so I'm not falsely advertising. switch. Give me it, piece of shit.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Went from 6 to 3 real fast. I bet you the other people that left wanted fucking BLG to win. Alright, let's see what we get. Probably gonna go Tryndamere. I'm thinking Tryn's probably a good pick here. And Ash. But I'm not gonna be able to see who I'm going against. They pick Malphite, I'm not doing it. No, that's a Yone top. That's a fucking Yone top. Probably better that I win Cho, honestly, because I can just eat him, dude. He ain't gonna be able to chop me down too much unless he's like really good, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Safe to say that Cho was the better pick than Tryndamere because Yone beats the hell out of Tryn. This is probably the best pick that I could have went against this, but we'll see. We will see, boys. We will see. Yeah, Yone. I knew it. I didn't even get to see what level he is. Whatever. Yeah, he's gonna try to poke me down. Woo!
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Going so far in there. Hey, what? Hey, Sul, you're alive, bro.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, he's here. I can't stand playing against Yone, honestly. It's like one of my most hated matchups. Fucking annoying as shit.
The daylight, it burns!
I knew he was in there. I fucking knew it. gold. My good lord. Silas coming. Bro, that was Woo, man. What's up? Hello? Okay, I'm in the middle of the game, so I can't help bring groceries in. I love you, bro. Alright, baby. Bye.
Your voices are skeletons of the blood.
Falling for it. Yeah, this dude's a cocky Yone player. I love it. I just keep chomping him. fucking kidding me?
Turret plating will soon fall.
You know I'm fucking beating the fuck out of him. He has to send fucking all three to come get me. I'm beating the shit out of this Yone. Hi, baby. I'm gonna get off after this.
Your darkness beckons.
2 pounds of chicken, 3 quarters of wedges.
2 pounds. Huh?
You told me to get.
Did all the deals come on?
Double kill.
I'm not carrying my whole life. Knew you were there, buddy. You good. Yes. Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get what's it called now. Right away. He does too much damage. That dude fucking hurts. Yeah, nah. He ain't doing that shit no more. Fuck Silas players, dude. Like, literally just fuck Silas players.
Has destroyed a turret.
Okay, we're gonna get back and take his turret before he even gets back. He might get back in time, but I'm still taking his stupid fucking turret. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, bitch. You don't do any damage now, motherfucker. Get used to it, bro. You're not gonna be able to touch me, dude. I ain't playing this shit with you motherfuckers. Oh, hey, Kane. Oh my good God, help! My team's fucking, they just suck, dude. I think we can still win, though. I honestly think we can still win this. Now, our bot lane is the fucking problem, dude. 2 and 8 and 1 and 5.
Enemy rampage.
Why did you give me this one? And it's warm. Gross. Y'all suck, dude. Y'all suck, bro. No backup. They have too much fucking MR. Not MR, you know what I mean. This AFK farming, bro, while our whole ass fucking lane just gets dropped mid, right? Fucking bot, bro. I'm done with this shit. I'd rather just surrender than play with these people. No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Yeah, surrender. Please do. Because I'm fucking done. I'm done. Like, literally, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more, bro. This is fucking stupid, bro. My team is so fucking dumb. Fucking a bunch of pussies, dude. No, I'm not playing this shit no more. Nah. I'm done, dude. Like, fuck that shit, bro. Absolutely horrid teammates right there, bro. Like, I'm gonna go spend time with my wife. Fuck that, bro.